When do we start? 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 Right now? What up? What up? What up? It's your boy, I Am Growth, and welcome to the weekly wrap up, man. First and foremost, thank y'all for coming. Secondly, thank y'all for 3,000 subs. Come on, 3,000 subs, man. Let's go. All lost shorts. You guys are amazing. I'm blessed. I'm blown away. I'm humbled that you guys decided to rock with me and join this family. Man, I pray that I make y'all proud, man. You know what? Again, give yourself another round of applause. This is awesome. More air horns. As y'all can see, I'm having way too much fun sitting in this seat, getting out, being able to talk with y'all, man. But I wanted to get right into it. Now, first and foremost, weekly wrap up. What we do here, talk about all the trifling things going on around the world, from YouTube to your government to entertainment. We talking about it all. If I see it across my timeline, I'm probably going to talk about it. If I don't see it across my timeline, well, then I missed it. And if I should see it and should talk about it, definitely make sure you hit me up. Hit me up, man. Follow me at i.am.w. Can't even talk. i.am.grxwth. That's where you'll find me. Send me a DM if it's something that you think I should talk about. You should definitely let me know. Okay, so cool. So I got a few things I want to chat it up with y'all about, and we're gonna see if we can get into it. So let's start. Yo, Japan has found an alien. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what the problem I have with this. Number one, you know what this looks like. If you are a blur like me, you know exactly who this look like. And us and the Saiyan race are in trouble.
Yes, monkey.
Yes, Frieza. Frieza is notoriously known in the Dragon Ball Z community for being racist. And I'm going to tell you right now, bro, I'm not here for it. Now, granted, if this is real, dispose of that body immediately. I'm talking about obliterate it. It cannot exist with no evidence, because we don't need the problems, okay? But I got another bone to pick with this. Obviously, I think this is fake. I'm not going to lie to y'all, bro. It looks too much like Frieza. Like, literally. Like, look at it, bro. All up in this area right here. Let me get my mouse. All up in this area right here looks like Frieza. You know what I'm saying? But aside from that, I got another question. Why are we getting prepped up with all of this alien talk? I mean, it feels like every other week there's another piece of unedited, super terrible, low quality footage of something paranormal or something to do with aliens, bro. And that's a whole nother thing. Why all of it got to be low quality? I mean, these days, a baby has an iPhone. Your baby's got tablets with good enough cameras. Why we can't ever get a good picture? By this, we should have everything. Honestly, we should be able to see the person, this thing eye color. But yet and still, we left with something like this. As a matter of fact, I got one better for you. This. Now, for the sake of what it is, bro, I don't want to play the audio because I think it might have came from a show. I'm not sure. And there's a guy talking, and YouTube be tripping. But look at this. Dog, look at this. It looks like, he called it a jellyfish-like thing, bro. Just flying across the sky. Conveniently enough, you really don't see that many people outside. And why is that the only thing that caught it on camera, bro? Look at that. I don't know if that's a jellyfish or a Gundam. Like, what we looking at? Talking about they were shooting, they were trying to read heat signals off of it, and they couldn't. That's how they knew something was weird about it. I don't know, man. Look, nevertheless, I'm just ready for y'all to just come right out and say it, bro. Look, at the end of the day, if they're going to come, if they're going to be here, if we're going to have to deal with it, we got to deal with it. We dealt with COVID. I think we could deal with anything. You feel me? As long as you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. Yes, I threw that in there. If that deterred you from further watching, then I am sorry. Okay, now look, in other news. Well, this ain't really news, but I thought it was pretty cool to look at. In a random corner in the United States, check me out. Gutter riding, my boys. Yes, gutter riding. Something I've never heard of and probably will never do because I'm pretty sure I can't fit in there.
He ain't lying.
I saw this on the internet, saw this on Instagram, and I thought it was pretty funny to watch. I want y'all to check it out. Now look, these guys are actually in a gutter. Now this is one of those huge things that lead out into a giant gully or ditch. You can see it's like about a good 3 of them sitting on cardboard boxes. And I'm gonna keep it a stack. I appreciate y'all for being explorative, but absolutely not. We not doing it. Check me out. My man in the front, he got the camera out, bro. What happens if you drop your phone? That thing is obliterated. Like the friction alone, you're done. You're done. Now watch. Check it out. What got me is how fast they're actually going, bro. Look at that. You know his hands is completely skidded up. Dog, that's nuts. And they come out victorious with a crowd of people at the bottom. Just amazing. Just awesome. Dropping a bomb for that one, man. For the culture. That is great. That's great. This is just a plain example of boys being boys, man. Guys being guys. And I love it. I stand with it. I like it. I want to share it with y'all. Please do not go out and try this. I don't think I gotta say that, but because who my audience is, but don't go do this. You might mess around and pick the wrong gutter. Then I'll be talking about you for a whole different story. All right, y'all. These YouTube streets is trifling. Just like everywhere else, it gets mucky. Case in point. A YouTuber by the name of Chuggaconroy. He's apparently an OG Let's Play YouTuber. He's been on the platform for years. I'll be honest with you, I've never heard of the dude, but I mean, I wasn't that huge in the Let's Plays. But anyway, it's a pretty big deal. Look at this guy's face. Now, if I told you that this young man is in a foot fetish essay scandal, what the would you believe me? That's for you to say in the comments. Anyway, so it's been this huge thing going on for about a week or two now where a girl by the name of Lady Emily, I think she's also in the YouTube space, leaked DMs and in conversation exchange between her and Chuggaconroy with him soliciting feet pics. Yeah, I know, bro. Feet pics. That's crazy. Well, as time went on, surprisingly enough, my man has a pretty strong fan base and a pretty strong community, so he wasn't completely canceled out. Some people were saying it's a little gray area. Some people were saying maybe he might be a little awkward. I've even heard people say that he's on the spectrum. But look, she released DMs, but they were in pieces. And as time went on, things got way more clear when the rest of the DMs came out. So when she put them out, it seemed like he was trying to make conversation, casual conversation, as well as talking about sneakers and shoes and her shoe size, offering to buy her a pair of shoes, as well as asking for pictures in said shoes.
What did he say?
Is that kind of weird? Yes, but it gets a little bit deeper. Outside of that, your girl felt kind of creeped out, as somebody may feel, if they're not into that, and that's not your significant other, right? So she ghosted him. She stopped really replying to his conversations, and he continued to push forward with the conversation, even though he was getting ghosted. Now, to be completely honest with you, you can't just go around asking for feet pics, dog. You cannot do that.
All right. So as of making this video, more information about the Chuggaconroy situation has come out, and when I tell you they are steamrolling this man, men, women, so many different people are coming out speaking up about the alleged essay that he has done on them, like denouncing friendships and everything. So yeah, I'm not putting out the rest of that bit because he's a creep. Anyway, back to the show.
But he shouldn't have been blowing up her phone. And then at the same exact time, I guess I can understand, he probably was fearful. I mean, the dude is a pretty popular YouTuber, or was at one point, whatever, and didn't want to be looked at in any type of weird way. So I can understand why he was really adamant of trying to get back in contact with her. But man, take a hint, bro. Let me go on a record saying that essay is not okay in no shape, way, or form. So don't be a skid. Don't be creepy. The whole thing looked crazy. Being predatory with feet pics, dog. That sounds so weird. I don't even know, dog. It's just, this is what we talking about. This is what's going on in the world, bro. YouTubers and feet pics. Okay, let's take a quick break from the news to give you guys today's. unethical life hack. That's right. Each episode, I like to give you guys a little piece of information that I think might make your day that much better, that much brighter, someone else's day a little bit more annoying, or just get you out of doing something you don't want to do. Case in point, today's hack is if someone asks you to make them a cup of coffee, tea, drink, cocktail, whatever that may be, and you really don't want to do it, make it terrible so they never ask you to do it again. There you have it. This has been brought to you by the good people at Success Ain't Random. Now, back to the regular schedule program. Okay, family, check me out. Now, you just left a gym. You got that badge, but all of your Pokemon are pretty much beat up. You need to go get them healed. And what happens when you run across something rare and strong? Are you out of options? Of course not. You pull out the sawed-off shotgun and you go to work.
Huh?
Well, not in the game that you remember. But the good folks at Palworld got you covered. That's right. Palworld dropped this past weekend, man, and already have sold over 6 million copies. Shout out to the good people at Pocket Pair, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's been tons of let plays, tons of walkthroughs. I mean, literally, from what I can see, anything that you might have wanted to do in Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, Arceus, you can do in this game. I've seen people straight up punching one of these creatures to capturing people in the little orbs you catch the creatures in. Like, it's nuts. Sadly, I won't be playing it because I don't have a Steam account, nor do I have an Xbox. The only way I see myself playing this game in the future is if I decide to take this M1 Mac Mini and break the fan, because I don't know if it'll handle that too well. Aside from that, man, the game has been pretty much a meme going around the internet, and despite it as blatant as a Pokemon rip that it is, it's a genuinely good game. It looks entertaining. It looks fun. I've seen nothing but positive reviews of this game, and if there is a way that I can play it, I would really like to play it. But yeah, y'all can get that right now, and I think Steam is running a 10% off. You know what I mean? So shout out Steam for that. So if y'all do have a Steam account and y'all want to check this game out, and for some reason you've been under a rock and you have not checked it out, please by all means go get it. And if you want to support your boy, definitely go check out my trailer reaction. It's up on the channel right now. A blur reacts to Palworld. Yeah, man, I get a little bit in depth. I mean, you know, as much as you can see on a trailer, but that's just if you want to support your boy, because we family around here. So yeah. But besides that, man, if you have a Steam account, what are you waiting for? Go get that game. The game is fire. It looks fire. I'm probably gonna set up a Steam account after I get off of this. Yeah. In the midst of me talking about it, I've convinced myself I'm gonna set up a Steam account just to see if I could try to play the game. Like, I'm gonna find some way to play this game. If y'all know a way for me to play this game, please put it in the comments. Okay, family, we're back. Yes, I know the lights are pink now. My daughter requested that I keep them pink for the rest of the broadcast, and I'm going to oblige because it's my baby girl. Now, this next story I'm a little biased on. I've gone on record displaying my despise for the Stanley Cup. In my personal opinion,
Them Stanley Cups is ugly.
all of y'all have gone Stanley Stupid. It does not make any sense why you are going nuts over this cup. It's not a good cup. I mean, it's okay. Granted, I know it had some publicity with the person's car blowing up and the liquid still being cold in it with some ice, but I mean, that's beside the point. Get this. A lady got arrested for stealing 65 Stanley Cups, nearly $2,500 worth of cups. This is real. This is real. Let's see if I can pull it up. In California, a lady stole 65 Stanley Cups from a store. Now, the cops, they did catch her. They have the cups, as y'all can see. But, bruh, what possessed you to steal 65 cups? That's a stupid question. I know what possessed you to steal 65 cups. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. People are going nuts over these cups. Like, literally. You can find them on StockX. They're selling the cups on StockX. There's Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, eBay. people are trying to off these cups like they're the new pair of Jordans. And these women are going nuts over them things. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I was really upset about this because this is at Target and not my Target. We don't do that at my Target. Look at that, tearing up a Starbucks over some cups, dog. It does not make any sense. And, yeah. I'm glad she got arrested, I ain't gonna lie. Not just for the theft, but for the fact that cup is ugly. I keep it real, bro. At 65 cups, you trying to hit a lick. You hitting a lick. You hitting a lick. You're not keeping any of them cups. Them cups is getting flipped. So for the hustler in me, I do feel bad for you. But for the fact that I have a disdain for these cups, it's terrible. And if you do own one of these cups, I'm sorry. I'm not judging you. We still family, but it's $40 for a cup. I have a short where I explain why this cup is not worth $40. So I'm not going to get into it here. But yeah, man, that happened. $2,500 in Stanley cups, man. Here's a question for you. What would you do if you just happened to come up on a lick for 25 Stanley cups? $2,500 worth of Stanley cups. Like, how much is that in street value? We talking about this like it's some bricks. Okay, quick disclaimer. I ran out of time to record yesterday, so we got to finish out the video today. If y'all wondering what happened, he just changed clothes. Nah, bro. But anyway, our last story comes from the good folks at Louis Vuitton, man. They showcased their fall and winter 2024 collection, and I gotta say, I got mixed feelings. I mean, since Pharrell took over the reins after Virgil's passing, rest in peace, he's been doing some pretty dope things at Louis Vuitton. I mean, really introducing that more flashy streetwear aesthetic that I personally love when it comes down to fashion. But this one, I got mixed feelings, man. It's not because it's a Western inspired collection, because I do think that is dope, and there are some pretty crazy pieces that I personally would love to own. Obviously, I can't get them.
I can't eat. I'm broke.
I don't have that type of money, but there's just some things here that I just don't see how you could justify purchasing from Louis Vuitton. I mean, unless you're just a label whore like that. I mean, there's tons of Western wear brands like Wrangler, right, that you could get a lot of these looks from for a fraction of the price and still have amazing quality. So I don't know. I mean, and there's some pieces I'm just like, they're not even Western inspired, but I'm like, why would you do that? Like these, like this windbreaker. It's like, what are you doing? Nah. Nevertheless, the show was really, really dope. My man Pharrell came out. His outfit was on point, as simple as it was. Don't know what that little hand signal thing is. I don't know what he's doing. But anyway, Illuminati. Oh man, some of these people make it really, really hard, dog. I swear. Anyway, the showcase. That threw me off. I'm sorry. The showcase was pretty dope. I love the whole scene. As someone who wants to get into fashion, bro, taking inspiration from people like Pharrell and also Tyler the Creator with his Golf Wang line, and just how they showcase their pieces. Like, the bar is set really, really high, and it's extremely dope. But we're not talking about the showcase of the pieces. We're talking about the actual pieces. Like I said, y'all check it out. I do have a reaction to that show up on the channel if y'all want to check that out. It's a pretty lengthy video, but I go more in depth with the pieces that I see that I think are dope. And then the stuff that I'm like, yo, why would you pay money for that? Like, nah. So, I mean, if y'all interested in that, please go check it out. It's up on the channel right now. But shout out to Pharrell, man. Like I said, man, this one, I don't know, bro. But, you know, I support the brother. I don't know what he was doing with his hands. Like I said, I'm not a part of that society. But anyway, that brings our show to a close, man. Thank y'all for showing up for the weekly wrap-up. First episode of the weekly wrap-up, dog. We did it. We got through it. Man. Yo, air horns for your boy. For the culture. Yeah, man. Air horns for the culture. Look, I love you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for rocking with me. 3,000 subs, dog, is nuts, and I thoroughly appreciate you. Look, if you made it this far into the video, if you made it this far into the video and you enjoyed it, please drop a like. It helps the channel. And if you, by all means, check out the rest of the videos, man. Check out the shorts. If it's something that resonates with you, by all means, join the family. It's nothing but positivity on this side, and we love to have y'all. Please let me know what y'all thought about the topics. If there's anything that I missed that I should have covered, please drop it in the comments. As well as for the next weekly wrap up, you guys hit me up, man. I am growth on Instagram. That's I.am.grxwth. I will love to hear from y'all. And like I said, there's something y'all want me to cover. This is a community. Let me know. I'll put it on the next weekly wrap up. But without further ado, man, thank y'all for your time. You know what I always say. Be blessed. Don't stress. You already know the rest. And we out. It's your boy.